Hi, hello, my name is Siler. Welcome to my space again. Today I'm bringing back to you another video. This time it is on Who is Sending You the Evil Eye. Today I have three piles. I have here the Empress. If you can see her, I'm just going to show you. So that's the first pile, is the Empress. The second pile is the Four of Discs. Let you take a good look at that. And the third pile is Death. There we go. So, the reason why I'm showing the cards first is so you get a good look, a good feel for them. I thought this would be a good video to do today just because of the full moon that we are currently under right now. It's the full beaver moon Gemini. It was yesterday, but we always have a 48 hour to 72 hour period of it. Yeah, so let's get into it. I'm going to first start off with the Empress pile. Yeah, let's start off, and how it's going to go. I'm going to go over it for each pile, but for my Empress people, we're going to start off with Who is Sending You the Evil Eye. And the reason why I have the Empress, why I chose that, I actually randomly shuffled it, and that was the card that represents you. So you are in your Empress era. You are definitely nurturing yourself right now. You are doing everything right. You are mothering. You are being kind to others. You are making sure what needs to be tended to is being tended to. So that's why if you chose the Empress, or if you feel like that resonates, you pick the right pile. You could also be a Taurus or a Libra as well. Don't have to be, or those could be in your chart somewhere. But anyway, these are the... Okay, so you have Nine of Wands in reverse, then the Star, and then the Seven of Swords. What this tells me is this person is finally overcoming a situation they had with you, but they still watch you via social media. The Star card represents social media and lets me know that they are definitely like keeping tabs on you that way, and kind of making sure they're like, that's how they are being able to send it through to you, like that bad energy or evil eye energy is through social media. Because the Nine of Wands is reversed in this position, it tells me that they're no longer in the physical realm with you. So you may have cut them off at some point, but in the electronical realm, they may still like have fake accounts, or they have, other accounts they can, or even their friends' accounts, they can look at your stuff and be like, oh yeah, she is doing this. But then you have the Seven of Swords, so their words are making or breaking them right now. So everything they're doing is gonna basically be the, not demise, but like the end all be all. So like if they're putting bad juju into you, it's gonna kind of come back on them 9 times worse, or 7 times worse. Actually 10 times worse, because you have 7, 3. So Yeah, I just see it kind of backfiring. We're going to get into who it could be. I chose a astrological card. You do have Leo. This person could definitely be a Leo. I was getting... Well, let's just see. So yeah, we have their sign, what they're doing, or who they are, possibly. I was getting fire signs or an air sign, but Leo could definitely, but I'm also getting Aquarius, so they could also be like, because the star also represents Aquarius. We're going to look into the reason why this card is the reason why they're sending you the evil eye. Okay, obsession. Obsession. Oh yeah, forgot about these guys. The outcome. So these are your outcome cards, and the reason why. These two cards right here, you have the Jack of Hearts and then the Nine of Hearts. I'm definitely getting a sense that they want a wish fulfillment of some sorts. Like they either want a downfall with you, like they're obsessing over like how they want things to end between them and you. Maybe they want to come back in your life and they want things to be better this time around, but the way they're going about it is being really sneaky, really shady. The Leo card also kind of represents as them being like flamboyant in their ways about it, being loud, gossipy. It could even be derogatory behind your back to friends. In the midst of all this, I do want to look up that Jack of Hearts because I remember it having something specific. Yeah. It represents a person who is selfish and only thinks of themselves. It can also be a sign of wealth and fertility. But really, I am just getting selfishness. Like, they want to be back in your life again, especially with the obsession card. Like, they're kind of holding this close to their chest, especially being near the Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's like weird energy. They're on your social media sending this energy. Oh, and these cards that I'm about to pull for you, everything that I did for this set, I have pre-pulled, pre-shuffled. These next cards are going to be how you can avoid the outcome of the evil eye without this person succeeding, which I don't see them doing. I picked a musical card for you. It says Nine of Pentacles, Jay-Z and Linkin Park, Collision Course, Dirt Off Your Shoulders, Lying From You. I will definitely read a line because this is a very good song. In my opinion, fucking love Collision Course. Trying to hustle something that go with the Porsche, feeling no remorse, feeling my hand was forced. So I always like that line because it feels like you're in your game and then you're going under pressure because somebody is trying to make bad on you or gossiping about you behind your back. saying things that aren't true. Be the villain in their story, okay? Like, let them say what they're gonna say. Feel no remorse. Continue to just do you. Nine of Pentacles, especially because that is the card this song represents, is all about getting your bag and luxury. So just continue to keep working for your goals, your dreams, the things that make you feel like you're, worthwhile in life. And you're better than this fucking asshole. And then Rest and Rejuvenate and Rejoice and Celebration, which are amazing cards. Make sure you're taking time for yourself. Contemplate who this individual is. They can also be very charismatic, is what I'm hearing, especially with that Leo card. If you don't know who this person is already, they could be up a front with you right now where they're very charismatic, like everything's fine, that like you put up some boundaries between you and them, and like you've limited time and space between them, and you're just taking time for yourself. The answers will come about who this is. You did the right thing. They're not the person they say they are. They kind of just want to take you down with them. This Rejoice and Celebration card is interesting because it talks about, being with your friends, your family, your loved ones. If you have a partner, being with them and celebrating the good times. And especially with the Nine of Pentacles at the beginning of this line, it kind of speaks about celebrating your gains, what you've learned along the way, what you've come to be, and how you've really like not gone down this dark path of like needing to check in on your enemies or the people who you see as a foe. Like, you don't need to do that anymore. You can just stay in your own lane, mind your own business, mother and nurture and care for yourself and others when you see, deem fit, but you don't need to get so sucked in with it. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys, my Empress pile. You guys are doing really great. Continue to set really strong boundaries with this person if you know who they are. Like I said, they could be a Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, maybe even Gemini. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. Keep your guard out for them and just make sure you're doing what you're doing, holding up those boundaries, babe. You're doing great. But now I'm going to move on to group 2 with the Four of Pentacles. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to leave a like, a comment, maybe a share, subscribe if you really enjoyed it. But yeah. Hi group, 4 of Discs. We are going to get into who is sending you the evil eye. So how it's going to go is I have cards picked out for you for who this person is and how they're sending you the evil eye. I've pulled some zodiac cards for who else it might be, how what the outcome is, why they're sending you the evil eye, and then how you can basically avoid the outcome of this negative energy and such. We're going to get into why you chose the Four of Pentacles, though. This is the card that's representing you. Right off the bat, this does feel like a situation that where you are either refusing to hold on to or let go of. Four of Pentacles always speaks of our possessions and what we see as a possession. So somebody definitely could be seeing you as such. Unfortunately, I hate to say it like that, but that's what I'm hearing in my head from Spirit. But yeah, Four of Discs. I mean, it is Four of Pentacles, but in this specific deck, it is Four of Discs. Yeah, it's interesting. So make sure if that feels like you, if you feel like you are going through a situation with people, places, things where you don't know where to release or hold on, if that feels like you picked the right pile. Now we're going to get into who it is sending you the evil eye. Interesting. Libra again. And fire signs. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. So you do have Justice, Seven of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So Justice for me represents Libra. The scales are trying to become balanced again. Justice also tells me that there is a situation where somebody may have been unsuccessful in sending you the evil eye, or they have sent you it. It was quote unquote justified and at the time, and then it seemed justified at the time, but now their defenses are up and they're seeming lost. Like they feel bad and remorseful. The Hanged Man, I will say, for me also can represent Pisces. And then, of course, Seven of Wands always makes me think of like Aries or again, Sagittarius, Aries or Sagittarius. And it's probably because we're in Sagittarius season, but mostly Aries with the Seven of Wands just because of the defensive mechanism. But the reason why the Justice card, I feel like it might have been failed, like an unsuccessful attempt, is because now someone's feeling defensive about why they tried to send you this energy. And they're stuck kind of hanging like, well, what do I do now? Your Zodiac card is actually Neptune. I'm actually going to put it on the Hanged Man side because that is another thing for me that represents Pisces. Okay, this is interesting. So these next two cards for me represent what the outcome of the evil eye was if it had hit you. And for me, these cards are actually saying it was successful at the time. Like, they had their 3 days. So you have the Three of Hearts and then the Two of Diamonds. So essentially, they had a streak. It could have been a 3-hour to a 3-day long streak of luck after they sent you this energy, and it could have, been a 3-day, 3-hour long period of bad luck for you or misfortune where you were like, oh my god, my day is going to actual hell. I don't know why. And this caused them to have like some riches, some luck, some wealth, because of this. The Neptune tells me that they've been dreaming about this, like they've been dreaming about kind of getting you back for something that you've done to them. But I'm going to get into how you can overcome this. Why they did this. Yeah, atonement. They're feeling stabbed in the back. Atonement is kind of like, I need to get revenge on you, no matter what the cost. If you hurt me, so I'm gonna do so much worse to you as I can. Whether it's through spell work, sending you physical bad energy, because again, you do have a physical card up here with the Seven of Wands. So I'm actually going to pull these down a little. I realize no one can see my cards the way I can, so. But yeah, so it's interesting. Your atonement card just makes me think you may have done something that made this person feel stabbed in the back. I'm not gonna say what, because I'm not actually sure why. It could have been like a court case gone bad. It could have been a custody battle. It could have been a familial matter. It could have been a one-night stand gone wrong. Workplace incident. Like, there's many scenarios that are playing out here, but whatever the reason, someone's taking it out very seriously with this atonement card. The reason why I did bring up the one night stand thing is because the way you can kind of overcome this is your King of Wands card is Elton John's Tiny Dancer, and we all know the infamous line, "Hold me closer, tiny dancer, lay me down on sheets of linen." But no, seriously, the song always makes me think about good times, so kind of connecting back to what makes you feel good. I will read you a line from Tiny Dancer, because I did do it with the first group. Give me just a moment. When I say softly, slowly, hold me closer, tiny dancer, count the headlights on the highway, lay me down on sheets of linen, you had a busy day today. So, get busy, but don't forget to rest. There's definitely always room to have, fun with other people, but be careful with who you're hooking up with at this time, because I see some people being not so nice, if that makes sense. Next you have Trapped in Fear, Harmony. Interesting. So you have, this would be your Eight of Swords card, the Trapped in Fear, and then the Harmony card. With the Eight of Swords, I'm actually going to ask you to expand beyond the realm of constriction in the spaces you feel constricted and you feel like you can't break free. Now is the time to do that. And it doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be big. It can be tiny little things, like when you feel, overwhelmed, like, take a break when you can. Remember, like, my favorite line that one of my mom's old friends always told me was, if you have to keep walking, remember to count the steps in between each step. So, like, the spaces in between each step. If you can't focus on counting each step, start to count the spaces in between, to kind of realign. So, just doing small things like that, recenter yourself at this time, get rebalanced with yourself. with the Harmony card, this is the Lovers. So this could be somebody you had a relationship with and they're pissed off at you now, and things aren't going so good, and you ended it maybe. But this Harmony card, in my opinion, is like allowing your divine feminine and your divine masculine to come together so you can work logically and intuitively together, so you know what the best recourse is out of this situation with this individual. Just be weary. You know who this is already. That's good. I apologize if they are still in your life. Again, I'm going to just reiterate, they could be a Libra, Aries, Pisces, heavy Pisces placement. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys, my pile 4 of discs. If this resonated or if you liked it, please feel free to give me a like, comment, share maybe. Please subscribe for more content like this. It really helps me out. Remember, if not all of it resonates, that's okay. That is truly okay. But I'm going to move on to my death pile, which is super fun to say. Hi, group death, who chose my death card. My camera decided to crap the bed again, and we're going to get into it. So, essentially what we're going to get into is, I have Who's Sending You the Evil Eye, the astrological card of who it could be. Just a hint, maybe. The outcome of the person, like why they were sending you the evil eye, then the real reason why with the oracle card of the evil eye, and then how you can avoid the evil eye currently. Right now I'm going to talk about if this is the right deck for you, or pile that I've made. I have pre-shuffled all these decks last night on the full moon for today. I had to kind of sit with them, so here we go. So the death card. If you've gone through a major transformation currently, or you've had loss, whether financial, relationship, familial, this would be your group. If you are a Scorpio as well, you don't have to be. This would also, be referring to you, but the death card also in this deck refers to how we rebirth ourselves from death, and how death kind of has a effect on us with grief and everything, but there's always something new that comes from death. As I've said, the rebirthing process, because death is a cycle of life. So yeah, if you have gone through a great transition, or even a small transition in life, if you've moved like that, or if you feel like you've gone through a great awakening spiritually, this is your pile. We are going to get into it now. Oh, and you guys are the ones who got an extra card by mistake, because this deck was unwilling to give me anything but 2s. So, Right off the bat, you have Two of Swords, the Wheel, Four of Pentacles, and Five of Wands. Ooh, someone is being very ritualistic with you right now. So they were at a crossroads about whether or not they should go about sending you this energy, or if they should, they were like, I don't know if it's worth my time. But then something told them to do it. Basically, the Wheel being here, they kind of, the Wheel is always interesting because most traditional tarot readers will tell you this is the fate card, this is destiny. However, I will tell you, you write your own destiny, you make your own fate. So this person's free will told them, I'm going to create my own destiny and my own fate by sending, by not letting go of this anger and this hatred towards you. I'm going to send some negative, angry rage, let's call it that, ill intent, with the Four of Pentacles. Like, in this deck, you can't tell if the pentacle is coming down or going up away from this man. So there's an illusion that this person may be nonchalant with you, but they still harbor hard feelings, because this Five of Wands always denotes basically that there's a fight, that there's combat behind the scenes, and it's very ritualistic. It's very much thought through. It's almost like there's a puppet master, like, pulling the strings to make sure it works. And they could even be using voodoo dolls or, puppets for spell work. I know I might be a little misinformed on that right now, but yeah, this is not the best. I'm not loving this energy. Again, I'm seeing Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius. Oh, and you have water. Okay. So it could also be a water sign. So any of the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So they might even have, like, emotional ties with you, as in, like, they could have been a friend, or they could be a Scorpio because you chose the Death card. You might not be the Scorpio, it might be them. But yeah, with the water card, it just kind of tells me that they're emotionally explosive and pretty angry. It's upright, but for this reading, it's not looking good. I'm seeing manipulation, lying, putting up facades. Ooh, okay. Yep, they want to cause disruption, arguments, fights within your home. If you have loved ones, they want to break you up. If you have a partner, they want you guys to break up. If you are living with family and they think you are being abused, like, they're trying to instigate fights. That's how their energy is working right now, is they're trying to just instigate arguments, arguments with the things and places you call home. You have the Two of Spades and the Eight of Hearts. Two of Spades represents conflicts, disputes, fights, arguments, aggression, high intensity between two people. And then the Eight of Hearts always represents, like, you know, love between two people, or love between people, harmony, bliss. But because of this Two of Spades, it's now representing, like, disharmony and abysmal, and yeah, they are just here to cause you chaos. The temple of my body is the reason why they are doing this. Temple of my body actually represents, I believe, let me just double check the book on this one. But if I remember correctly, it's actually control issues. Yeah. So yeah, this is actually about having control issues about your body and feeling like you are not worth enough, seeing another person succeed, see another person in love, feeling happy, feeling good about themselves. It pisses them off. They don't like that. Even their hands are like trying to fend off like the bugs and stuff. They're holding a necklace in the picture. But yeah, I just see this person as someone who's trying to cause you a lot of hardships in your friendships, in your relationships, between either family members, co-workers, partner or partners, depending on how you go. They just don't mean well. They have issues, and they're taking it out on you. Interestingly, you have the moon for your how to basically avoid this. It's the escape the fate. Not good enough for truth cliches. So funny. Hurtful words from my enemies of the last 5 years. What's it like to die alone? How does it feel when tears freeze? When you cry, the blood in your veins is 20 below. So, I love that song, but it is so miserable. Especially with this reading. It's in this, when you have obstacles and challenges and throat chakra, I'm hearing call them out. Call them out on their bullshit. Tell them to stop playing the victim and like get some therapy. Because with this obstacles and challenges, it's the same as the Five of Wands. And you're going to continue to have to keep dealing with this bullshit, whether they're souring your friendships at work, they're making work life difficult, or they're, making family life difficult. Like, tell them to shut up. Tell them to get help and stop. Like, you're tired of it. Because the throat chakra, that's just telling you, speak up. Like, literally talk to them and tell them to just shut it. And maybe ask them like how you can help them. The moon also is another representation that this could be a Pisces. Like, you have 1, 2, well, oh, it was from the last group they had Pisces. My bad. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just hearing talk to them. Clear something up, because something's bothering them, and it might not even have to do with you. It has to do with them because of this friggin' temple of my body card. They're taking everything out on everyone else around them, and especially with this Five of Wands, this also tells me that you're not the only person they're taking it out on, because there's like so many people fighting in this card. I'm just like, oh, you're doing this with everybody in your life, not just my viewer. Good to know. There's so many fives in this too. 1, 2, 3. I saw another one. You have a 10, I guess. Maybe I'm just grasping. My bad, but still 3 5s is enough for me. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Sorry, this is you know, not, I don't know. I feel like this person is just spewing it out on everybody, but also maybe there was something personal that happened between you two and you guys just need to talk it out right now. This moon card just tells me like they've been a martyr their whole life, so do with that what you will. Again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, maybe even Aries. But thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I hope you have a great night. If you did like this video, I would hope you'd give it a thumbs up, maybe a comment, subscribe, something like that maybe. It helps my channel, just so I can, keep making more videos like this for you guys. But yeah, I hope you have a great one and have a great night. Bye-bye.